front.
Here we go, folks. Coming to you live from the Burnick Arena, Shields Athletic Complex. We're good.
Outstanding. We apologize for the delay.
We have a top-notch cameraman on the camera tonight, Mike Blazak. B-Squad a little bit. Coach Lonke, Matt Sherman not here for the broadcast.
Yeah, and by B-Squad you meant the whole crew, not just Mike Blazak.
We got His Eminence, President Mike Stalock on the mic.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Getting new blood on the camera, new blood on the microphones. We'll get back at it.
12:45 in the first. On the ice, we got Feldhaus, right wing, Moss, left D, Hunter Fresky, Lincoln Gorin, and then right D, Bennett Verche.
Not sure what those two are doing. It looks like they're hugging it out. Referees seem to be letting them play a little bit of hockey tonight.
As Lee Gorin would say, slap and tickle.
Yes, they'll slap and tickle. Unfortunately, there are 4 officials on the ice. We have 2 referees, 2 linesmen. The back official happened to just call that penalty. Looks like they're going to be evened up, 5-on-5. Coincidental penalties between Mr. Owen Feldhaus. No, disregard everything I just said. So you got a power play coming to Rosemount's end of the table.
Fresky's going into the box, number 77, offsetting.
He looks like he's got a little bit of a neck problem and can't make it over to the penalty box. So we apologize for the misunderstanding of who's going to the box. It looks like he's good enough to climb out of the players' bench and make it over to the penalty box.
So quick game reset, 2-minute penalties for both teams. 12:24, Rosemount Bantam AA taking on St. Cloud AA. Left wing, Jack McNeil. Center, number 10, Avery Hanowski. Bauer Sullivan, right wing. And manning your defensive spots, number 2, Ryan Bartle, and number 17, Diddy Mortensen.
How do I answer this?
Face-off win there by the Irish. Plays it back to Mortensen. Mortensen plays it down to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Mortensen. Mortensen back to Sullivan. Sullivan looking at the ice. That takes a nice shot. Just misses high into the left. Rosemount does a nice job. Ryan Bartle there to keep it in the zone. Ends up sneaking out. One-on-one play. Diddy Mortensen sizes him up in the defensive zone. Rosemount able to clear it out. Sullivan racing after it, not before the icing call. We're going to take a break, get some more face-off practice. Same crew on the ice, Mortensen and Bartle, your D-men. McNeil, Hanowski, and Sullivan, your forwards. Puck played behind the net by Bartle. Sullivan over skates it into the middle. Mortensen picks it up behind the net, fires it up the boards. Nice check there and saved by Sherman. Shots on net currently 5-1 favor the Irish. That's the St. Cloud team's first shot on net. Sherman's able to gobble it up in the pads. You get some fresh legs out there. Here comes Stalock and Strammel. Crocco and your D pair.
Oh,
looks like Bartle and Mortensen again. Crocco finds it coming down the ice, finds Stalock in front, gets a shot on net, turned away by the St. Cloud netminder. Coach Stalock, Rosemount looks a little frazzled this first period, kind of just a bit discombobulated. What are your thoughts so far in this one?
They look like they're running around like a bunch of lunatics out there. Not sure what the heck's going on. I think the little carryover from the last game with all the penalties towards the, I would say towards the second and third period, it looks like it's starting to carry over the roughhouse into this game. But hopefully they can compose themselves.
You know, some bright lights tonight here in Sartell. matinee game, 7:45. Nice shot there by Stalock, turned away by the St. Cloud goalie. Irish does a good job keeping it back in the zone. Nice play there by Bouchard down to Stramel. Stramel fighting hard against the boards. Still fighting. Stramel goes down. Probably a tripping call. No penalty.
Much like the previous game, looks like the referees are putting the whistles in their pockets and letting them get after it.
It's good for early season hockey. You want to see these guys battle, develop a little grit.
Puts a couple of whiskers on their chin.
It's an icing call against St. Cloud. That's going all the way back down into the Irish offensive zone. Fresh legs on the ice. Your D pair. Bouchard is going off. We have Bartle and Moss, Feldhaus, Fresky, and Gorn. Good to see Fresky bounce back after that scrum earlier. That puck just skirts out of the Irish zone. Picked up by Bartle, plays it back up to the red line. Fresky takes control, plays it back to Bartle. Bartle chips it up out of the defensive zone for the Irish. Little game of ping pong right now. Picked up by Feldhaus in the middle of the ice. Feldhaus on a one-on-one. Not quite a Muffin Man shot.
Are there messages?
I don't know.
I know Matt Sherman always throws out a phone number. If you got questions, comments, concerns, feel free to chime in or send me a text message. I'll try to answer all your questions at 612-578-4974. Rosemount ensuing the pressure down low in the St. Cloud zone.
Yeah, Irish just had a good look. Feldhaus played it up high to Fresky from down low. That down low to up high look, always a good look.
Yep.
Got a nice shot off.
If you're a 10U, nothing wrong with the 10U. Bartle looked like he fanned on the shot a little bit. It's going to make up for it, though, I have a feeling.
Yeah. Rosemount's new line coming out. Hanowski, Sullivan, McNeil. Bartle and Verche manning the defensive spots. Hanno and Sullivan battling for the puck behind the net. Picked up by McNeil in the offensive zone. Nice low shot tipped away. Another shot by the Irish. Irish are kind of peppering the net 7-1 in favor of shots in favor of the Irish right now. You know that move that Hanno just did? I like to call that a dipsy-do.
The dipsy-do.
It's like, you're going one way. Whoops, I'm going the other way.
That's a dance move Feldhaus learned back in his sophomore year at the old St. Thomas. With all that dipsy-do talk, I'd like to give an update of what we did previous to this game. Rosemount Irish came in to battle the... Hey, Jalen, wait your turn. Rosemount came in and battled Bismarck earlier today. Came out on top with a 5-0 victory. So here we are, game 2. Saturday night up at the Shields Complex in lovely Sartell, Minnesota, where Rosemount is now taking on
St. Cloud.
the hometown of St. Cloud. I'm going to call them hometown. They're close enough.
Hometown fan.
Potato.
Hometown crowd tonight for St. Cloud.
Yeah, boy, they've really packed it in the bleachers. I'm cussing maybe 26, 27 fans up here in the bleachers for them.
2,600.
Yeah, 2,600. That's what I meant.
That puck chipped up by Jack McNeil to Hanowski. Hanowski and Sullivan on the rush. Oh, good play there by Hanowski, Sullivan, McNeil. Get a good scoring opportunity. Turned away by the St. Cloud goalie. St. Cloud right back on the rush. Low post shot turned away by Sherman. Played up to Sullivan. We got numbers. Sullivan, McNeil. 2-on-1. Oh!
That's what I like to call airmail. If this was a field goal or a football game, he'd have sent it right through the uprights.
McNeil with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Great shot. Good look. Just mails it over the top of the crossbar. Puck played out of the zone there by number 17, Diddy Mortensen. And back in there by Max Moss, number 18.
That's where I'd like to see Rosemount get the puck a little deeper, a little, send it, again, back to the airmail comment. Send it in over their heads, send the puck in deep. Put your F1 in hard, a little stick pressure, a little body presence. Never hurt a guy out there at the Bantam AA level.
Yeah.
Send F2 in for some support where your F3 is going to hang high in the slot. Look for maybe an outlet pass. Go in, get a good shot on net. Go in and look for a rebound.
So for us non-hockey guys, is that kind of looking like Hail Mary to Justin Jefferson down
Kind
deep?
of, yes.
I love it.
With a little more organization to it.
Yeah. Little schoolyard ball.
I'd like to see a little more effort out of 2-3 there. Get a little lazy. I can say that, folks, just because he's my kid.
Yeah.
It's like he hurt me. That was
Picks up the
pumped in.
puck. That's a good
great
effort.
pass.
That'll be in between
Super
the legs. There.
tried a fancy move with a play between his legs.
Wow, that was
After a
exciting.
behind the back no-look pass from Vincent. A lot of people like to call him Victor. I'm gonna go with Vinny because we're on camera and a lot of things we shouldn't say to the general public. I'd like to thank the 114 spectators tuning in to the broadcast this evening.
You've got nothing better to do than, this is a hot ticket on a Saturday night. I'm just going to say, early season hockey out of Sartell, we appreciate our 114 spectators.
In a beautiful, beautiful Sartell, Minnesota. Well, I don't know who that kid is for St. Cloud. He got some hot hands. Coming through the neutral zone, gave a little, in the famous words of Mr. St. Thomas, a dipsy-do.
Dipsy-do. Some silky mitts there.
Oh boy, get your head up, son.
Nice play there by Bartle, taking the puck all the way down the ice. Probably like to see Bartle play that puck deep.
A little bit deeper, yes.
Let the team regroup.
Irish seem to be doing a pretty good job of controlling the pace of play and the possession of the puck, right? They get a couple of shots on net. St. Cloud will capitalize on the rebounds and kind of control that end of the table. But once that's complete, Rosemount somehow gains the puck pressure back, gets it in deep, and goes back to work.
Yeah, ice looks kind of slanted so far in this halfway through this first period for the Irish. Probably just a matter of time till they're able to put one in the back of the net. Oh, that's tripping, Paul.
I fully had the impressionation there that Lincoln Gorn was going to play the body. Instead, he pulled out the old Paul Bunyan axe. Decided this kid's skates were way too sharp. Tried to take his skates out from underneath them, and he succeeded.
Hey, we are up north.
We are. The closer we get to Bemidji, the closer that axe is coming out. Also like to give a shout out to a Miss Arlene Weichel, tuning in from the lovely town of Minneapolis.
Who?
Arlene Weichel, that'd be Victor's grandma.
Oh, yes. Hello, Grandma Arlene. Nice play there on the penalty kill. Number 10, Hanowski. That's not going to get to the line. Irish on the penalty kill. Today's penalty kill brought to you by Bell Bank. Proud sponsor of the Rosemount Bantam AA team, Bell Bank. When you need somebody in your corner, call Bell Bank.
Not sure I agree with that call. I almost said a word I shouldn't have said on the old public radio.
That was a terrible call, quite frankly. Bauer Sullivan going to the box for cross-checking.
In the industry, we call that interference.
Interference. How's it interference when the guy has the puck?
Yeah, I asked that same question, Mr. Feldhaus.
The guy had the puck. We'll have to watch the replay on that one. So Irish on a 5-on-3 penalty kill for another minute 28. Looking just to clear it out of the zone here.
Good face-off win by Avery Hanowski.
Nice zone clear by Diddy Morrison.
Clear
Plays it
by
up to
Morrison.
Hanowski. Oh! Sweet move by Avery Hanowski. Takes the puck all the way down, killing time on his own. That play spurred by Diddy Mortensen from back behind the Irish net.
Generally in a situation, sorry to cut you
Yeah,
off.
I was going to ask you, in a situation like this, 5-on-3, minute left in the 5-on-3, what's your goal as a defensive team?
As a defensive team, just kind of zone coverage. Your best penalty killer in this situation, got to be your goaltender. I have all the confidence in the world, and the one that we have on the ice right now, he's up for that challenge. Drew Sherman, usually up for the challenge. Dynamite goaltender usually is your best penalty killer out there anyway. So
20 seconds left on the 5-on-3 penalty kill. Nice play there by Denny Mortensen. Denny Mortensen, number 17, streaking up the ice, takes it all the way down. Able to get it deep in the St. Cloud zone. That's going to kill some time. Likely going to kill the first power penalty kill for the Irish.
Great play by Diddy.
Yeah. Nice to see the effort.
Give it back to him. There you go, Ditz.
Irish kill the first penalty. 22 seconds left on the second.
McNeil with the good forecheck. Put the pressure on. Stramel with the golden nugget right in the slot.
Looking to see that shot get off a little faster. Irish successfully killed both of those penalties. That penalty kill again brought to you by Bell Bank, proud sponsor of the Irish Bantam AA team.
It's offsides, but the referees tend to put their whistles in their pocket. We won't argue about that as long as they don't score. Get your head up, Cooper Stramel.
What's the penalty?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a little bit of a controversial call on the play, which a lot of us don't agree with, but that's all right. Unless you're a St. Cloud fan, they'll tend to agree with any call against the Irish.
Looked like a good check to me. Open ice, guy had the puck.
Yeah, sometimes you got to have the puck on your stick to play the body. Rosemount, in that case, chose not to allow him to play the puck, which results in an interference penalty. So Irish on the penalty kill once again on the ice right now. Sullivan, McNeil, Bouchard, and Max Moss. Oh, great outlet pass by Jack McNeil. Great outlet pass. Bauer Sullivan on the shot. Great save by the St. Cloud goalie to shut that down. Push the rebound to the corner. No further action needed. Bauer Sullivan voicing or showing his frustration on the ice right now. Couple of no calls by the officials. Bauer Sullivan showing his frustration. I think some of that maybe came from the goaltender's save on Bauer on that breakaway.
Probably.
Which I got to give the St. Cloud goalie some credit. That's a great save on Bauer right there.
Yeah, it was a great save by the goalie. He's kept him in this game. Irish out shooting St. Cloud 12-3 despite St. Cloud having 2 5-on-3 opportunities. This is their second of the game. That's maybe going to hit net. Nope, that's going to be icing.
All right, so not Bartle. So Bauer Sullivan with a second penalty of the day. Gets joined, Cooper Stramel gets some company in that penalty box. St. Cloud back on top with the power play again. A 5-on-3. Killing for the Irish is Mortensen, Anowski, and it looks like Bartle out there just by from this view here. Can't really see that far. Can't really see anyway. Now that I'm thinking about it, got a little bit of an eye problem.
We got Bartle, Hanowski, and Diddy Mortensen, number 17. Irish trying to kill the second 5-on-3. Second 5-on-3 opportunity for St. Cloud today. Weird. We are in St. Cloud.
Not that he's insinuating that there's hometown refs in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of Rochester.
But it is kind of weird. Drew Sherman once again coming up with a huge save. fans hooting and hollering and cheering for Drew with a nice big save to keep Rosemount, to keep St. Cloud off the scoreboard. Cooper Strammel's going to be the first Rosemount Irish player out of the box with 8 seconds left. Another penalty call on the Irish. Looks like they're going to have 3 in the box now. Avery Hanowski taking a 2-minute minor for cross-checking. The voice,
Hometown!
as you can tell in the background, there is not a lot of happiness going on with that last penalty. Starting to wonder if we're going to play a hockey game or if we're going to a boxing match and a hockey game breaks out. Nonetheless,
It was
that
totally
third
a penalty. I get it.
just for you hockey folk, that third penalty will
I'm just
not
trying to
start
rile up the crowd.
until the completion of one of the first penalties expires. So Rosemount Irish right now with 3 players in the box. Our first penalty will expire in 6 seconds. But before that can happen, the end of the first period, score is 0-0. St. Cloud with a 2-3-man advantage, soon to be 2-man advantage, I'm sorry. Irish leading in shots on net, 12-4. Score is 0-0. We will start the second period shorthanded for it looks like about almost 3 full minutes.
Yeah, we have 3 penalties on the board. 5 seconds left. That'll get us another 5-on-3, and then 54 seconds after that.
As maybe you can hear the frustration from the parents in the bleachers, I think Coach Ryan Foley is indicating to the referees that he doesn't
agree with the call?
He doesn't agree with the call either, and maybe he's telling the officials that, hey, get your head out of your ass, let's play some hockey. I don't know, can I say that word on the
You
live?
can say that. This is a private YouTube channel.
YouTube won't get too fired up, and I hope the folks at home don't get too fired up.
We do have 212 people viewing
212 viewing.
currently. 212.
Annie Feldhaus is in the building. And just like a typical, how old are you, Annie? 11?
Yeah.
Like a typical 11-year-old, the only time she comes and says hi to her father is
When she wants
when
money.
she needs money. It's all right. Brian and I have discussed it. As nice of a gentleman as he is, he gave her $10, told her to get on her way. Don't buy candy from strangers. And travel in packs.
Good advice. It'll serve you well through life. Really like the 2-Zam approach here in Sartell.
Yeah.
Gonna knock this out quick.
They do everything in twos, right? Penalties against Rosemount, they call them in twos.
2 Zams at the same time.
Looks
4
like
referees.
Rosemount is still chirping about all the penalties called against them. There's nothing wrong with a little physical hockey. However, sometimes we got to keep it in check. All right, folks, Brian and I are going to take a little break. I see Mike Blazak has finally said, you know what, the hell with this. I'm sitting down. It's in between periods. We're taking a break.
We'll be right back.
We'll be back at you as soon as the Zambonis are done for the start of the second period.
And we're back, Rosemount fans, coming to you live from Shields Athletic Complex, Burnick Arena. Irish going to start the second period with a couple 5-on-3 penalty kills for at least 49 seconds and another 5 seconds, so a total of 54 seconds. So, Coach Salek, how would you assess that first period?
I'm almost at a loss of words, my friend. Rosemount has been groomed, I will call it, to play a physical hockey game. And I don't know if we are now getting commentary from Kyle Presky. Yes. Oh, yeah. I have no idea what he's talking about,
Warm-up
folks.
song from 2 years ago.
So I apologize for that. But the assessment of the first period is, you know what, Rosemount plays a physical hockey game. I don't think the referees enjoyed it. I did find out that, what the hell is his name?
Avery Hanowski.
Avery, thank you. Long lost friend of Victor and Owen Feldhaus. But Avery Hanowski will spend the next 10 minutes in the box. He happened to draw a misconduct penalty. I think he voiced his opinion to the officiating system that he didn't agree with that last call that Rosemount took. And the referee said, if you don't agree with it, you got now 10 minutes to sit and think about it. We're going to come back at you live here, folks. Still 0-0. Rosemount will start the period, 2-man down with the third guy that hasn't even started its penalty. I'm going to be honest with you, Brian. Sometimes it's even hard with all these numbers to keep things straight.
It is. Yeah, I agree, Mike. You know, the number that I'm focused on right now is the shots on net. Notwithstanding the fact the Irish have defended 2 5-on-3s, still out shooting St. Cloud 12-4. If Irish settles down a little bit, plays their game, they're going to have a successful evening.
I think
Got to stay out of the box, though.
Got to stay out of the box. I think as soon as we start putting the puck in the back of the net, good things are going to happen, and you're going to see that scoreboard jump up. Hopefully we can do it. I don't know. I do have a comment here from Mr. Tom Shadag, who is not on the bench tonight. Not really sure where he's at. He may be attending a wedding. Tom, we do miss you, however. Hope you're enjoying your evening with your lovely bride. We miss you up here in lovely St. Cloud, where Irish seem to be skating shorthanded for the entire first period. Again, folks, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to reach out. 612-578-4974. And Shaggy didn't agree with that comment. Well, Shaggy, you know what? Come up here, drive up to St. Cloud. Let's discuss this. Bring Kendra. We got a couple of nice young ladies that would like to hang out with her, and we can discuss it.
Otherwise, a couple Jack and Cokes always work.
I don't see an issue with that.
I want to give a shout out to all of our fans. We have, looks like we have 209 viewers currently.
209. One of them is still Vincent's grandma.
Victor.
Vincent's grandma from Minneapolis doesn't even agree with the refereeing as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I won't tell you the kind words that she used towards the refereeing happening here this evening.
You don't cross Grandma Arlene.
Never cross Grandma R. I tried it once, big mistake.
Irish coming back on the ice for their warm-ups to start this second period. Burnick Arena, Shields Athletic Complex.
Oh boy.
Want to thank our other primary sponsor, Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation. For all your sporting good needs, Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation. We did frequent Shields up here in Sartell today, not Dick's. Don't tell our sponsor.
You know what? In lieu of our sponsor, I did go into Dick's today.
Yeah.
May have just fed everyone a line, but it was good for our sponsorship. You're right, I did go to Shields. Drove by Dick's, went to Shields. But we do appreciate Dick's sponsorship. Thank you very much, Dick's Sporting Goods. Words from Mr. Avery Hanowski's father. A couple of choice words I don't think I can say on the air. YouTube probably prohibits us from using that kind of language.
Correct.
I have teetered on the edge of that this evening because I don't agree with a lot of these calls. However, Mr. Jared Hanowski, give a big shout out to Jared, who's coaching the Pee Wee AA team down in Rochester, Minnesota for the Big Pumpkin. He also told his son to remove his head from a tight, dark area. Not sure if he's going to hear it from the penalty box, but I will do my best, Jared Hanowski, to relay that message to Avery.
So Irish starting the second period on a 5-on-3 for 5 seconds. That one will get elapsed. The Irish are able to kill it. Cooper Stramel, number 9, will come out of the box. And then it'll be another 54 seconds for until Bauer Sullivan's able to exit the sin bin. Starting in the second period for the Irish, just 3 skaters. Ryan Bartle, number 2. Jack McNeil, number 11. Diddy Mortensen, number 17.
Easy roll call, isn't it?
Easy roll call. Referees are having an intense conversation about something, trying to figure out what the hell they're doing out there.
There's a good chance they're discussing how many more penalties they're going to call on the Irish this period. I think right now Jack McNeil is telling the other center for St. Cloud that, hey guys, you guys should have capitalized on one of 18 of those penalties we just took.
Nice face-off win there by Jack McNeil. Plays it all the way down. That's not going to be icing. McNeil gives pressure into the St. Cloud zone. That first penalty's elapsed. 40 seconds left on the other penalty for the Irish to kill the 5-on-3. There are still currently 4 Irish players in the penalty box.
That is correct, Brian. The penalty does not fully expire until the whistle blows. Then that penalized player can exit the penalty box and Rosemount will skate. Still looks like 5-on-3, but generally it would have just jumped up to a 5-on-4. Drew Sermon says, hey, you know what? Let's slow it down. Catches the biscuit and is catching mid. Looking for a whistle to the near corner.
Our friend number 9 finally exits the penalty box.
I like to call him the big rig.
The big rig. Cooper Stramel, the big rig, number 9. 7 seconds left on this 5-on-3 penalty kill for the Irish.
I don't know if he agrees with that.
The big rig?
The big rig. Well, you know what, folks? I'll iron that problem out later
Figure it
on.
out.
Let's get back to the hockey game.
Irish have killed that penalty. Now it's a 5-on-4 penalty kill for the Irish for another minute. That puck comes out of the zone. We're going to have face-off practice due to offsides. Irish get some fresh legs on the ice. Out comes number 18, Max Moss. Number 27, Torin Procco. Bauer Sullivan, number 7. And Victor, 23. 5-on-4 hockey for the Irish for another minute. That puck played by Procco into the St. Cloud zone. Bauer Sullivan gives chase. Sullivan with the shot. Misses just a little high.
He's not afraid to send it high.
Trying to pick that bar down corner. That's a check from behind. No call there. Sullivan still battling against the boards. Picked up by Moss. Moss with the shot. Whoa.
I think that was headed to the wrong county.
That looked like my drive on number 1 in Mendocota. Straight left into the trees. Nice tip play there by Sullivan. Moss gives chase. In comes Hunter Fresky, 77.
That's actually a kick, and the referee's got to pay attention to that. I think we're getting a little bit of a hometown. I'm going to call bullshit on this. Sorry about the language, ladies and gentlemen, but we're now getting another penalty. Max Moss looks like he's going to spend some time in the box. Again, I apologize for the language. Coach Stalock here getting a little fired up.
What does that
early.
T symbol mean?
That is not a technical foul. It's an unsportsmanlike misconduct. And I didn't even, with all the ruckus going on, I didn't even see the Rosemount Irish player get injured and sent to the ice. It looks like it is I
think it's number 77, Hunter Fresky. This is a joke!
Not sure what happened, folks. I didn't see Hunter Fresky go down. Looks like he is favoring his left leg quite a bit and can't even move it. Little assistance from his teammates getting off the ice. That's not a good sign. I don't like seeing that.
Nope.
I like a good physical game of hockey, but I never like seeing a kid get injured.
We are, FYI, Irish back on another 5-on-3. Irish have probably played more 5-on-3 hockey through a period and a quarter than 5-on-5 hockey today.
Who just took this penalty down here?
Max Moss.
That's Moss's second penalty of the evening. Cooper Strammel on the ice now. Looks like Rosemount back to a 5-on-4.
Maybe we can get to 5-on-5 and play 5-on-5 hockey.
5-on-5 hockey would be a different change, that's for sure. Good battle in the zone. St. Cloud keeping the pressure on. Drew Sherman with a big save down low, pushes the rebound to the corner. Looking for the outlet pass. The big rig feeding Bauer Sullivan just failed to click. That's an old term I used to listen to when the old Tom Reed used to do the North Stars games.
Just failed to click.
Failed to click. I like it. Let's stick with it.
Sullivan did click the post on that shot. That misses just wide.
Oh, Cooper Strammel just taking one high. No call from the referees on the St. Cloud player.
Cooper Strammel punched in the face.
And let me guess, Bauer Sullivan's going to take another penalty. This is getting a little ridiculous here, folks. Oh, wait a minute. Looks as if though he might be calling a St. Cloud player.
Hey!
I think it looks like, yes, that is going to be called on number 16 from St. Cloud. Looks like he's got his hands up high when Bauer Sullivan and him kind of got together, tied up a little bit. They both went at each other's head, but St. Cloud nonetheless takes a 2-minute penalty. Looks like we will have 4-on-4 hockey. I'm going to call this even strength hockey as the numbers equal each other out.
Close as the Irish are going to get so far in this game.
Not a smart man, but I'm going to call 4-on-4 hockey even strength hockey. Hopefully the Irish can pull up something here. Well, that's all right. A little miscommunication and a little mishap with Ryan Bartle's footing, but that's all right. Nonetheless, they get it out of the zone, and St. Cloud's going to be called for an offsides with another whistle happening here.
Coach, what are your, give me your thoughts on this offside stuff in association hockey as compared to summer hockey?
As the summer hockey, I would actually like to see tag-up offsides and icings. Now, I know why they canceled out the icings, help prevent some injuries and things like that, but I'd like to see the offsides go to tag-up offsides, especially at the Bantam AA level since they're getting ready for high school play.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like we have a lot of face-off practice during the course of a game, and it really interrupts the flow.
Laughing, of course, ladies and gentlemen, at all the officials.
We appreciate all the viewers tonight, 7:45 on a Saturday. A lot of elite hockey minds tuning into this game.
Can't imagine anything else is more important than a Bantam AA hockey game at the old Burnick Arena in Sartell, Minnesota.
I might suggest, however, for our viewers, turn your volume off and just watch the game. It might be more enjoyable.
Now that I'll clean my language up, we can go ahead. You can keep your volume up if you want. Little battle behind the net. Looks like Bennett Brachet is going to clear the puck up the zone, just out of the reach of Bauer Sullivan and icing on the Rosemount Irish. Face-off will come back to the Irish end, where we can get some fresh legs out there.
Coming out on the ice, number 9, Cooper Strammel, 17, Diddy Mortensen, your left D. Ryder Bouchard, number 5, right D, Torin Proko, and Vinny Stalock, 23.
Can we just go with Big Rig?
Big Rig.
Let's go with Big Rig for the Cooper Strammel.
You might have to copyright that.
Kid's a teddy bear. He's got a heart of gold. He's a great human being.
We're gonna trademark Big Rig before anybody uses it.
Yeah, don't let the term Big Rig fool you. Here we go. Irish into the zone on 2-on-1. Great pass by the Big Rig. Great pass by the Big Rig over to Victor Stalock, who does a little Brian Funhouse dipsy-do backhand top shelf where Mama keeps a cookie jar.
Great play there. That play started with Cooper Strammel's resiliency and grit at the blue line to stay on that puck, able to find Vinny. Vinny Stalock able to bury that. That's for Grandma Arlene.
I didn't see the defenseman who cleared the puck off the zone. I'm going to say that was, I thought, Davian Mortensen.
Davian Mortensen, number 17, second assist. Stalock from Strammel and Mortensen. It's exactly what the Irish need. Now settle down. Irish are up 1-0 here in the second. Out shooting St. Cloud 15-8 despite several different power play opportunities for St. Cloud. Irish just need to play their game, get some pucks on net.
Good deflection.
Do the little things that they can do.
Sorry about the interruption. The Big Rig, a.k.a. Cooper Stramel, just had a nice deflection in front of the net. I didn't see, Brian, was that an even strength goal or a power play goal, or what was that?
That was an even strength goal.
5-on-5?
5-on-5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's hard to come by this day and age up here in Sartell, Minnesota.
5-on-5 hockey's hard to come by. We'll take it.
Didn't see who the fifth member of the Irish was on the squad. I thought it was Mr. Torin Procco. Welcome, Torin Procco, to the Rosemount Irish neck of the woods.
Procco, Bouchard, Mortensen, Stramel, and Stalock. We're multitasking, doing some stats up here as well. That puck played in the neutral zone, back out by Bartle. Bartle corrals it. Irish going to work on the forecheck. Nice check there by number 12, Lincoln Gorn. Plays the puck back to Max Moss. Max Moss in front. Sullivan, Feldhaus in front. Feldhaus gets taken down. And then sprayed by the official.
A little salt in the wound from the officiating crew as he snowplows. Who is that? Owen Feldhaus gets a little face wash from the officiating crew. Officiating crew says, hey, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. If not, I'll cool you down with a little face wash.
I feel for Stripes. He was probably worried about stopping right there in front of everybody. I get it.
If I was him, I would have gone with the old school snowplow.
Nice to see number 77, Hunter Fresky, back out on the ice after taking an injury last shift.
Oh, good play by Vinny to elude traffic. Makes a great outlet pass just out of the reach of Hunter Fresky. I'm going to say, folks, that failed to click.
Failed to click. Tom Reed. Tom Reed viewing tonight. Appreciate you tuning in, Tom.
Ironic how he just happened to tune into the Rosemount Irish.
He's probably part of the 165 viewers we have currently. Tom Reed, a local legend. He's got a great sports bar, too.
Great sports bar. Little known fact, I actually grew up right next to Mr. Tom Reed, who would always supply us with Minnesota North Star hockey sticks to play a little pond hockey. All right, back to the action here. Bennett Brachet playing the puck down low as St. Cloud takes possession. Irish still skating with 5 skaters. That's
it's a small victory in itself.
Uncharted waters. Vinny takes a check along the board, still able to get the puck up.
Puck played up to Diddy Mortensen.
Who that was.
2-on-1 opportunity. Oh.
Deflected wide. No, deflected high. Go through the uprights again.
Yeah. Irish leading this game with 4 field goals. Better than the Minnesota Vikings kicker. Actually, the Vikings kicker is pretty good.
Yeah.
He hasn't missed all year.
Has he played?
Yeah, that's why you call him Clutch. He's Clutch. I don't know his name.
Sorry, folks, that had to be a legitimate question since he hasn't missed all year. Looks like the St. Cloud goalie said, enough with this. I'm out of here. Heard they got pretty good pizza down at the old pub. He's going in for some. Oh, geez.
Oh, he looks like he lost a strap or something. He's got to fix that.
He is. So he's not heading to the local saloon for some pizza. Looks like the number 2's coming in.
You only remember a kicker's name if they win the Super Bowl or they miss a big kick.
Wide right.
Wide right.
I still don't remember the guy's name.
Lisa's out, Dan.
Ray Finkel.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
This took a left turn, ladies and gentlemen. We have no idea where we're going with this conversation.
We need a little comedic relief. It's a matinee, Saturday evening game, 7:45. Sartell, Minnesota. Puck played back to number 5, Ryder Bouchard. Bouchard plays it to Sullivan. Sullivan with a nice cross pass to Procco. Procco with a great shot, hits the top of the net, just deflects out. That is about an inch from being money. Face-off win there by Sullivan. Sullivan plays it down to number 9, Stramel. Bouchard with the pinch, plays it back to Stramel. Stramel and Procco behind the net, up front to Bouchard. Stramel catches it out of thin air. That's a low shot. Procco goes to work. Irish really putting some pressure on right now.
Tightening the screws. I think they tasted a little blood in the water, right? You get that first goal. get it behind the net or behind the goalie there, and all of a sudden they start looking at the game a little bit differently. They've calmed down on taking all these penalties, or maybe the referees have finally decided, hey, you know what? We're going to let them play some hockey. We'll keep it clean. We'll keep it safe. We'll see what comes of it. Nonetheless, Rosemount keeps it in the zone. Bartle. No, I'm sorry. That's Torn Procco. Nice deflection in front by the big rig, Cooper Strammel.
Strammel had set up camp in front of the net. Great effort there by Strammel to hold the zone.
He did. He was there for a long time. I think he brought his camper, brought a fire pit, maybe a couple adult beverages, such as Diet Coke. Nice play by Bouchard to try to keep it in zone. Bartle there back to recover it, brings it through the neutral zone. Outlet pass to Bauer Sullivan, who makes another outlet pass to Torn Procco, who's in on a breakaway. Denied by the St. Cloud goaltender. Great goaltending there. Great defensive coverage by St. Cloud to pick up that high guy. Also known as a floater. In the hockey world, we call that a floater. Now, there's another type of floater. We won't discuss that. Icing. Looks like icing is coming up on St. Cloud. Brian Feldhaus is kind of looking at me like, what the hell am I talking about, a floater? Brian, that's when we float a guy through the neutral zone.
Got it.
And we try to do an outlet pass or a breakaway pass. Or, in your terms or reference, the Hail Mary.
To JJ.
To JJ.
You want to see the gritty. We're looking for the gritty with that play.
Max Moss with a good shot on net, controlled by the goaltender, and then sucked in. Covers the puck for another face-off.
Looks like the St. Cloud game officials have stopped giving us shots on net.
Probably a good thing.
Face off.
I thought that was the penalty count.
17.
And Feldhaus mugged in front of the net, but no call. Throws his hands up, wondering what the heck. That kid just stole my soda, and no one's even going to bark at him. Big battle behind the net. I can hear Miss Claire Feldhaus yelling at Owen. Not really sure that's a fair assessment, Claire. Dial it back, young lady. Kid's trying to do his best and play a hockey game. I have a feeling here comes a penalty. That comes as a complete surprise to me.
That's such terrible call.
I don't even know where to begin. There's a lot of chaos going on in this ice rink right now.
Number one, Rosemount had possession of the puck. They didn't blow the whistle. Number two, St. Cloud was offsides on the zone entry. What do you expect?
I think Max Moss just voiced his frustration on his hockey stick, and now, sad day for the Moss fan. It looks like they're going to have to go to the old sporting goods store, shell out another $350 for an I Love You stick. Vinny Stalock giving chase on the forecheck. Good battle in front of the net. Puck's still loose. Slapping around. Mortensen Fresky is getting ready to pull the hammer. Not sure what's going on now. I don't even know what the whistle was for.
Irish going back to the zone, going back to the sin bin, number 7. Oh, what is it? Net off?
Turns out
the net was off.
The net was off, apparently pushed by the Rosemount Irish players, and now the faceoff comes to the neutral zone.
Can't make it up.
Faceoff lost by Irish, dumped into the zone after they gained possession back of it. Bennett Verche shooting a puck. Great deflection by Victor Stalock. Great deflection. Sorry to toot his own horn, boys and girls, but with the great shot low hard on the ice.
Nice play there, low to high, gets the puck out to Bennett Verche, 24. 24 shoots it, Bennett Verche. Stalock set up camp in front of the net, deflects it in. Great hand-eye coordination by Victor, number 23. That gives the Irish a 2-1 lead. 5:43 left in the second.
I'm trying to do 19 stats here. I can't even keep my hat on straight. I got a bad eye. I can't even see what the hell's going on, and yet we still keep pumping them in.
And our pets' heads are falling off.
Our pets' heads are falling off. You didn't happen to see who fed that puck up to Mr. Bennett Brochet, did you?
I did not.
That's all right. Nothing wrong with one assist. Maybe it was a clearing attempt by the St. Cloud player.
Might have
failed to click, which is a good terminology used again by Mr. Tom Reed.
Actually, it was because they cleared it down off the face-off win,
Okay.
played it back out to Rocher, pulled it off the wall.
Not only confirmation from Brian Feldhaus, graduate of St. Thomas University, but Mike Blazak as well confirmed it with the old nod, or he was giving me the finger. I couldn't tell, folks. Thumbs up or finger? I couldn't tell. Either way, thumbs up. He just confirmed with a thumbs up.
We'll do a game reset. 5:23 left in the second. Irish up 2-1 on the ice. You got forward Stramel, Procco, McNeil, and your D pair, Bouchard and Mortensen. Irish win the face-off. McNeil with the wraparound.
There it is. McNeil with the wraparound. That a boy. Floodgates are starting to open. Actually, Rosemount lost the face-off there, but yet St. Cloud got lazy, kind of complacent, watched the play dissolve. Jack McNeil comes in, skates right through their players, grabs a puck, comes in for a nice wraparound goal. I don't think the goalie was expecting it. Nonetheless, maybe he was still out for pizza when he got his pads fixed.
It's a nice dipsy-do.
Dipsy-do's back in action, folks. Running out of
I got to come up with something else.
running out of room on my stat sheet.
That's an elbow. Should be a penalty.
I would have called an elbow on that, but what do I know? Oh, looks like we got a penalty coming up. Referee only raised his hand when the crowd got a little vulgar on it.
Called a high stick.
the old dipsy-do.
Yeah, we got to come up with something else.
Just confirmation from Shaggy, tuning in from Bawabik. Actually, I have no idea where he's at. Bawabik was the first thing that came to my mind.
Is that a wedding?
In Bawabik?
Yes.
Coach Shaggy, welcome to Bawabik. The lovely town of Bawabik, serving Fortune Bay's golf's finest destination.
Giants Ridge.
Wait, that's Giants Ridge?
Fortune Bay's a little further north.
Clearly, folks, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
That's why we recommend you listen to without volume tonight.
Coach Shaggy, tuning in from the lovely town of Dresser, Wisconsin.
Ooh, I like Dresser.
I'm not sure who that was with the great saucer pass back to the D. Looks like we went D to D with another saucer pass. Oh, looks like Irish is starting to play a little tic-tac-toe with these guys and toy with them a little bit. Shot just wide from Ryan Bartle, goes around the net, clears the zone. Jack McNeil forces it back in. St. Cloud gains possession, clears the zone over to Ryan Bartle skates. Ryan waits to enter the zone because we've got a few Rosemount players that are really zealous to get in there and get after it. Dump into the zone, goalie decides to not cover it.
1:12 left on the Irish power play. Today's power play brought to you by our sponsor, Staylock and Associates. Staylock and Associates for all your hockey youth broadcasting needs. Call Staylock and Associates.
Staylock and Associates, love it. Want to give a great shout out to Coach Jalen Long. Fresh off an Achilles injury, if I'm not, in the tragic moments of a pickleball game. Blew out his Achilles, decided to take a couple months off, but I think he's coming back.
It's good to hear.
That's all he says about that. Great to hear you're back, Jalen.
Well, our hearts go out to Coach Long, absolutely.
Yes.
Hope he won the pickleball match, most importantly, and that he has a full recovery.
100%. Clearly I was in that lady's way. We'll move over just a little bit. Brian and I are going to get fresh with each other. Coach Ricky Sainty tuning in from, I believe,
Bawabik, Minnesota.
No, he's fresh. He left Bawabik. He said enough with this. No ice on the lake. No ice fishing. He's going back to Rosemount.
Irish on a 4-on-4 now. Penalties against St. Cloud and the Irish. Irish can't get that puck out of the zone. Played back in by St. Cloud. Irish is going to pick it up. That's Ryan Bartle. Number 2 plays it up to
oh gosh, get your head up.
number 18, Avery Hanowski.
Avery Hanowski back on the ice with his fresh off his 10-minute vacation. Oh, not sure what's happening down there. Either way, I'm sure the Rosemount Irish are going to come away with a penalty. That scrum in front of the net. Oh, looks like St. Cloud is heading to the sin bin. Rosemount Irish will.
We're gonna.
We'll even up on the score. I didn't see Cooper Stramel, the big rig, get another penalty.
He did get another penalty. I'm going to give kudos to the Irish players on the ice in that particular instance. Loose puck in front of the net. Huge scrum. Irish were able to withhold the temptation to push somebody. They drew a penalty. Now they have a man advantage.
Once in a while, son, you got to just say, if you're going to slap me, I'm not going to slap you back.
Turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek.
It's a good message for Sunday Mass tomorrow. Irish on the power play. This power play brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Shot by Bauer Sullivan, deflected just out and over the net.
Ooh, nice little sauce pass from Max Moss on the back door.
Oh.
Looking for Victor Stalock crashing the net. All right, looks like St. Cloud is back to a four-man. Looks like it's 4-on-4 right now between the Irish and St. Cloud. Even strength, 4-on-4. Max Moss with the puck back at the blue line. Serves it to the sideboards to Vinny Stalock. Bauer Sullivan's doing a little dipsy-do curl. Vinny with the drop pass to Sullivan on the blue line. Sullivan with the shot on net, looking for a deflection in front. Ryan Bartle fails the click, clears the zone by St. Cloud. Bartle clears it to Max Moss. Ryan Bartle gets it back deep into the zone. Vinny Stalock's going to forecheck. Not very hard. It looks like he's gassed. Might be time for a line change, but he says, no way. I'm going to hit it in front of the net and capitalize on a Gino.
Isn't that a hattie?
That is a hat trick for Victor Stalock. Ladies and gentlemen, the first of the year for the Irish, Vincent Stalock with the hat trick.
That's going for Grandma Arlene. Looks like Vinny did a tip of his helmet for Grandma Arlene for viewing tonight.
Gave her the old salute, which is we love to see. I didn't see who fed that out of the corner to him. Was that Ryan Bartle?
Ryan Bartle, number 2 to number 23, 2-23, gives the Irish a 4-1 lead with 2:20 left in the second. Irish still on a 4-on-4 even strength.
Who else was on the ice there? Did you happen to catch that?
That was Bauer Sullivan. I believe it was
Bouchard on the ice, I believe, was the second defenseman.
And Procco.
Sorry about that, folks. Coach Stalock here trying to do stats and commentary. It's not going as great as well as he wanted it to. For all you ladies out there, you'll understand that men can't multitask. Great behind the back, no look pass. Oh boy. Behind the back, no look pass to Hunter Fresky, who seems to be skating pretty well, given the fact that he had a leg injury early on in this game.
Yeah, Hunter looks like he's doing good, doing better after taking that injury. That was a nice play by Fresky and Feldhaus to crash the net, able to get another shot on goal. 23-9 favor the Irish. Irish 5-on-3 opportunity for another 27 seconds. 1:47 left in the second period. On the ice, you have your D pair, Davian Mortensen, 17, Bennett Verche, number 24, and your forwards, Goran, Feldhaus, and Fresky. Fresky racing for the puck, loses an edge, able to pick it up, clears it over to Verche. Verche with the low shot.
Oh, man in front, he should have had his head up. Take a look for that guy in front, camped out all alone in front. There's a high elbow that's not called. Hunter Fresky's having a rough go at it tonight. Looks like his leg is starting to bother him a little bit again. He's offsides, which isn't the worst penalty or the worst whistle in the world to take right now. Allow Hunter Fresky to get back to the bench. Get some attention on his leg.
We want to give a shout out to our 218 viewers tuning in live on a Saturday night. Rosemount Bantam AA's YouTube channel. Also, thanks to all of our sponsors. Appreciate your support for the Bantam AA season. 1 minute left in this second period. Irish up 4-1. Irish at this point just looking to get out of this period up 4-1. Shot on net there turned away by Drew Sherman. That shot misses high. Puck picked up by Jack McNeil, able to get it out of the net, out of the zone. Played all the way down to the St. Cloud zone. Picked up by Nowski in the center.
Uh-oh.
They're going to call Sullivan for a penalty.
Sullivan going to take another 2-minute break here.
I'm not sure what he did there. We'll have to go back and watch the film. They're talking to the guy. Hasn't given him a signal.
That is the universal signal for head contact.
Now they're talking to the coach.
Coach is probably wondering what the heck the head contact came from. Referee's doing a great job of explaining it. Probably not up to the Coach Foley standards, but nonetheless, never argue with a referee or a mad woman.
Is that just a 2-minute penalty there, Coach? Yeah. No, it looks like we're going to serve a 2 and a 10.
Yep, it looks like we also gained a 10-minute misconduct penalty due to a disagreement in that last penalty call. I'm not sure. You think we'd learn our lesson to just keep our mouth shut by now, and we'll go from
44
there.
seconds left. Not a great time to take a penalty at the end of the second period. Let's just get out of this period into the third.
All right, Rosemount down one skater, shorthanded on the on the penalty kill. St. Cloud got a little zip in their step with a little fancy hands there.
30 seconds left in this period. Irish looking just to get out 4-1 here. Nice play there by Shard. Picked it up. That's going to end it for 2 here at the Burnick Arena. Shields Athletic Complex. Irish going to take a break. Regroup. 1:16 left on the penalty kill for the Irish to start the third.
Looks like Hunter Fresky's still a little gingerly on that leg as he comes out of the penalty box to go to the bench. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go downstairs, use the facilities, look for a little beverage. I'll be back, but Mr. Feldhaus will stay with you, along with Mr. Michael Blazak, who's spot on, dialed in with the camera action.
During the next 56 seconds, we're going to serenade you with soft jazz from Burnick Arena. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Okay, started the third here at the Burnick Rink, Shields Athletic Complex. Irish up 4-1. Starting the third period with a 1:16 penalty kill. That penalty taken by number 7, Bauer Sullivan. That's his 4th of the game. So he is now head to the locker room. Irish going to have to try to close out the next 15 minutes without number 7. First looking to close out the next minute 16. Penalty clock! The penalty clock! Hey, the penalty clock's not running! Penalty clock! That's 30 seconds! What an amateur show here in Sartell. Holy cow. St. Cloud gets an extra 30 seconds of a penalty kill because the clock operators forgot to start the penalty clock. There was a minute 6, so the penalty clock should be expiring right now. The officials don't seem to care. All you got to do is do your job. You're getting paid to be an official. There's 4 of you. Not hard to figure out. Cooper Stramel finds it to Procco. Nice save there by the St. Cloud goalie. This St. Cloud goalie's really putting on a show tonight, folks. 26 shots on the board. He's saved a lot more shots than that. Made some really nice saves. We're going to do a tip of the cap to the St. Cloud goalie. Number 1. Really having a great night, that kid. Irish are able to kill that penalty. 5-on-5 hockey. Penalty game clock operator is able to figure it out. On the ice, you have at center Hevnowski. Fresky right wing, McNeil left wing, Bouchard and Moss, your D pair. Face-off went won by the Irish. Played it down to Bouchard. Bouchard with the shot, turned around by the St. Cloud goalie. Mr. Stalock is back in the house.
Back in the house. Had to go get a fresh sheet of paper. Came across some new information while I was in search of fresh trees.
Yeah.
Bauer Sullivan has left the game due to the fact of his number of penalties. He is done for the evening and tomorrow morning's game, folks. So he now has become a spectator with Mr. Jack Lonke, who is out on injury. Hopefully we'll see Jack back soon. Jack took a skate to the leg last weekend over at the Centennial Preview.
It's true.
Had to get 46, 47 stitches to the ankle. Hoping he can be back next weekend. Good face-off win by Vinny. Shot on net by Bennett Brochet. Here comes St. Cloud into the zone.
I want to apologize to all the reviewers for yelling penalty clock 5 times.
We what?
When we started the second period, the clock operator forgot to enable the penalty timers. And so St. Cloud had about 30 seconds of additional power play.
Does that surprise you?
They ended up letting one of our players out, I think, at 17 seconds, so they cut the deficit a little bit. No harm, no foul. Rosemount able to close out that penalty kill. 12-17 left in this game. On the ice, you have Verche, Gorin, Feldhaus, Bartle, and Stalock. Coach is shifting up lines now.
Coach had to make some adjustments with the departure of Bauer. Not sure what's going on. We got a Rosemount player. Lincoln Gorin stuck in the St. Cloud zone.
That's such a nice shot there by Ryan Bartle. Looks like the St. Cloud player hit the post of the net.
I'm going to call that he lost an edge. I see Coach Lonke's in the building this evening.
The Godfather.
I think he's got his laptop fired up. He's doing a little scouting. Maybe he's trying to add up all the penalty minutes the Irish have been taking.
Well, we've probably had about 30.
Either way, he's going to need a calculator, folks. Oh, with all that being said, he says he's had enough. He's packed his stuff up. He's out of here.
He's walking out the door. He's just going to watch the broadcast in the other room.
I don't know why he wouldn't with this gem of Brian Feldhaus and Mike Stalock on your ear.
Also been referred to as the odd couple, affectionately. Where are we at? 11:37 left in the third period. Irish up 4-1. Shots on net on the scoreboard, 28-11. Tip of the cap to the St. Cloud goalie. He's had an amazing game. Some really nice saves. He's kept him in this game.
You know what? I think that's the same kid that said, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm going for pizza. Decided to turn it around, came back in the game, and has stood on his head and come up with some really big saves for these guys.
Yeah, he's made some really nice saves. A couple good ones when you were out at the start of the third.
Costly turnover. Good save by Drew Sherman. Controls his rebound. Picked up by Diddy Mortensen, who was able to take the puck, clear it from behind the net up to the wing, and then in turn, Rosemount Irish ices it. Can't see the clock, folks, so I'm sorry. It looks like we got 10:53 left in the third period. Shots in favor of the Irish, 29-12. Looks like we've spent several minutes into the St. Cloud zone. Very few minutes in the Irish zone, which speaks a testament of the coaching staff and the execution by the players. Face off by Avery Hanowski. Cleared to the sideboards in a weird shot from the side angle from St. Cloud.
Nice play there.
Great clearing
by
it to
number 11,
McNeil.
Jack
Takes a
McNeil.
little chip shot. Gets it past the defender. Low hard. One would think we'd go low hard off the opposite pad, look for a rebound for the guy crashing on the back door, but that was not the case there.
Instead, we shot it over the net.
Instead, we went for a field goal again over the net. Clears the puck. Saved into the zone by Ryan Barlow. Shot on net. Blocked into the corner. Max Moss picks the puck up, tries to get a shot off. Also pushed in the corner. St. Cloud now going to get called for a hooking penalty. Max Moss, kind enough to pick the kid's stick up and says, hey, Jackwagon, this is what was stuck underneath my armpit. Go ahead and take 2 minutes to think about it.
Jackwagon.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions, comments, concerns on the game, please feel free to reach out.
You know what, Jackwagon?
612
Go ahead.
578-4974. Don't ever interrupt me when I'm trying to give out a phone number. Usually it's to the ladies, but in this case, it's to all 275 of our viewing audience. 612-578-4974. Questions, comments, concerns? Brian Feldhouse, the mic is yours.
I was just going to say Irish power play opportunity. 10:04 left in the game. Jackwagon, reference to the term jackwagon. Have you ever had a chuckwagon from Quick Trip?
I have not. It looks like Rosemount's going to get called for a hooking penalty. Not sure how that's going to be called. It looks like it's going to be on number
23.
I'm going to say 23 since he's waving his hands in the air like he's tossing a pizza, like he has no idea what's going on.
I think at this point, Rosemount has played this game 45 minutes of hockey. They played less time with 5-on-5.
Absolutely, that's a safe
bet.
Safe comment there. I would agree. I'm not sure how we got called for a hooking penalty. Last I looked, his stick was on the ice fighting for the puck. Clearly, that means you can't touch your stick to his skates, or you get a no-no. You get a check mark. You get to take a break. All right, back to the hockey game, folks.
9:47 left in this one. Irish still up 4-1. Looking to an insurance goal here. 4-on-4 hockey for another minute 26. Then St. Cloud will have a power play for about 10 seconds. Irish looking
You
to
got to be careful, Irish.
Irish looking to not take any more penalties, kill the rest of this game, maybe get an insurance goal.
Oh, Hunter Fresky on the doorstep failed to pull the trigger on that. He was wide open in front of the net. I think his eyes were bigger than his stomach there. Thought he could go back for seconds. Turns out the buffet's closed. Hunter Fresky. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked once again. Hunter Fresky unable to pull the trigger. St. Cloud clearing the puck. We got a whistle. Offsides. 8:59 left in the third period. Irish up 4-1. Looks like we are back to 4-on-4 hockey for another minute and 1 second. I don't think that's anything that the line of the Irish can't handle right now. Lincoln Gordon on the face-off with Ryder Bouchard making a push into the zone. The big rig, Cooper Strammel in the slot with looks like number 28 on the 24 on the D, Bennett Verche. Not sure what's going on down there. Sorry, folks. The commentating crew has kind of forgot to start talking and let you know what's going on.
There's been so much activity in this game. Can't really figure it out. 8 minutes left. Irish going to kill that penalty. 5-on-5 hockey for the Irish. Hopefully we can stay that way for the rest of this one. Puck played out of the zone, picked up by Hanowski at the blue line. Hanowski with some nifty footwork and stick work, still able to hold on to the puck. Hanowski's going to play it back down to number 12, Lincoln Gorn. Oh my God. Hanowski gets leveled from behind. There was arm extension on that one, no call by the officials. Ryder Bouchard gonna retreat into his own zone, pick up the puck. 7:16 left in this one. This is where the Irish need to be careful. Get some penalties, get the puck out of the zone, just play smart.
Oh, Gino by Avery Hanowski.
What a Gino by Hanowski. Breaks his stick in the process.
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, that looks like it's going to be another trip to the old Shield Sporting Goods.
We're heading to Shield Sporting Goods, or Dick's Sporting Goods. No,
Dick's?
excuse me. Dick's Sporting Goods are a proud sponsor. After the game, we got to buy a couple new sticks today. Avery Hanowski with the diving goal. Puck goes into the goal, crosses the goal line just before Hanowski knocks the goal off its moorings. That'll give the Irish a 5-1 lead with 7:05 left in this one.
Is that a 4-on-4 power? 4-on-4?
No, that was 5. That was 5-on-5.
All right, folks, back at it here. 6:15 left in the third period. Irish up 5-1. 32-13, the shots on net. Plays, I would like to say play has settled down a little bit, but it's still getting a little chippy.
Yeah, this is when you want to just get done with the game.
Yeah,
No more penalties, no more injuries.
5-1. Let's just keep it simple. Don't do anything stupid. Get out of this game so we can walk. So we can walk away. Everyone's healthy. Go back to the hotel, get a good night's sleep, and call it an evening.
Been a long day for your broadcast crew.
We've traveled the better part of the state today to just come watch a Bantam AA hockey.
Almost 9:30 here in Sartell, Minnesota. Our viewers across the pond probably just waking up to tune into the last 5 minutes of this game.
Not sure what that dipsy-do play was behind the back, no-look pass. Through the feet, didn't fail to click. Something like that. I think Vinny Stalock's trying to get a little too fancy. Not afraid to get the, now that he's got the hat trick under his belt, I think he's getting a little suave.
Hey, 3 Genos, you get a little bit extra leeway from the coaches. They're going to give you a tip of the cap after the game. Now you just... But Vinny's still fighting. That's a nice shot there. Low shot left. Blocker saved by the St. Cloud goalie. He's played a great game.
No, that's a dumbass penalty right there. I'm sorry for the language, folks. Number 23 is going to spend another 2 minutes in the sin bin because I think he's got his head somewhere it shouldn't be. And I don't agree with him. I'll have to have a conversation with him before I tuck him in to go night-night. He tried to play Mr. Tough Guy, came in with his hands high, gets a 2-minute roughing penalty. Grandma Arlene, I'm also certain she'll have a conversation with Vinny that says, if you can't play nice in the sandbox, go to a different one.
I'd probably be more intimidated talking with Grandma Arlene about my penalties than my coaches.
Yes, and I'm sure his mother will fill his ear. Rosemount with the Irish with the face-off win, kept into the zone by St. Cloud. Sorry, Brian, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just going to do a quick game reset. 4:55, Irish on the penalty kill. Looking to get out of this one quickly. Nice save there, nice block there by Ryan Bartle, number 2, getting in the shooting lane.
Watch yourself.
Hanowski chips that one out, pressured by Gorn in the neutral zone. Puck played back into the zone by St. Cloud. Ryder Bouchard's going to pick it up behind the net. Intercepted by St. Cloud, crossing pass. Nice job there by Lincoln Gorn to get home, get his stick in the way, deflect that crossing pass. 1 minute left in the Irish penalty kill. This penalty kill brought to you by Bell Bank. When you need somebody on your side, contact Bell Bank for all your banking and financial needs. Bell Bank, proud sponsor of Rosemount Bantam AA hockey. Puck played out there by Hanowski to Gorin. Gorin and Hanowski bringing it all the way down in the neutral zone. 30 seconds left on the Irish penalty kill. Hanowski going to work back behind the St. Cloud net. Puck picked up by the St. Cloud defenseman. He plays the Justin Jefferson pass up to the neutral zone. That's what we call the floater. Another great save by the St. Cloud goalie. He's playing awesome tonight.
Oh, I think St. Cloud has picked up on our little secret of the floater.
The floater pass. We do need to give a tip of the cap to the St. Cloud goalie, having a great game. Shots on net. Scoreboard says 34-14. That's offsides. We're going to have some face-off practice. 3 minutes left. Irish kill the penalty kill. We'll regroup and do it again.
The old floater.
Floater.
Always double check it. Whether they're leaving the zone or leaving the bathroom, folks.
I'm not talking to Grandma Arlene about this one.
No. Grandma Arlene, plug your ears. We are wrapping it up. 2:40 left in the third period. Oh boy, keep your head up, Max.
Thank you to our 317 viewers tonight. Coming to you live from the Rosemount Bantam AA YouTube feed.
And a special thanks to all of our sponsors. Thank you for supporting Rosemount Youth Hockey and the Bantam AA program. Bennett Versailles with the puck along the blue line, walks the line. Shot goes just wide. Max Moss there on the end board and the sideboards to pick up the, there it is, shot in front. Another big save by the goalie.
Wow.
That's a dynamite save by St. Cloud.
It was a great save.
Bennett Versailles takes his time and takes a peek, finds traffic in front. I think he was just looking for a deflection there, Brian.
Yeah.
Create a little traffic, get pucks to the net. Usually good things happen. Hunter Fresky says, get your head up, son. Jack McNeil carries the puck in wide. Geez, I thought the kid just threw it in his own net. Turns out the kid threw it behind the net. St. Cloud loses possession of the puck. Jack McNeil carries the puck to the slot, looking for a play, shoots the puck. Deflected high and out of the zone, or out of the playing area, up into the netting, which, again, for the Rosemount Irish, I think that's their 17th field goal of the evening.
My grandson first year got the only goal for our team.
Fine young lady from St. Cloud. Her grandson got the only goal for St. Cloud.
Congratulations
His name is Jonathan. Actually, I have no idea what his name is. Jonathan sounded really good at the time, so we're going to go with it. What's his name? Alec. All right, I disregard everything I just said about Jonathan. Alec with the credit for the goal for the St. Cloud. What's their mascot?
I don't know.
Huskies. We're going to say they're part of the college, but they're not. I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like the Rosemount player's taken down in the corner. Again. St. Cloud's going to get called for a roughing penalty, and I think he just told the ref, I love you, and the referee didn't agree with it and said, you know what? Just for that, you're going to sit down for 10 more minutes. I don't know if he said I love you.
Well, Owen's going to the box now, too.
Owen said, ha-ha.
He drew the penalty.
Do you need a companion in the other side of the bench? I'm going to give it to you. I think that was Owen's way of just saying, I need a break. Either way, Owen Feldhaus on the stat sheet for a 2-minute minor penalty for roughing.
Well, we'll take what we can get.
Owen Feldhaus, 2-minute roughing. 4-on-4 hockey here to end the game here in Sartell, Minnesota. Again, folks, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about your broadcast crew tonight, I know it won't be above the cameraman because he is spot on, dialed in.
Yeah, good news for all of our 384 viewers tonight. Tomorrow, the A team coming back into broadcast.
Yeah.
We appreciate you
Viewing in
tonight, surviving this B Squad broadcast.
Hamster may have taken a little bit of a break there, but we all right. It happens to all of us.
It's been a long day.
Oh, Ryder Bouchard going in hot and heavy with a shoulder check to the St. Cloud player along the sideboards. Just keep it behind the net, Diddy. Keep it safe. Don't let anyone get hurt. Make smart decisions, boys. 10 seconds left in the game as Irish crosses the blue line into the St. Cloud zone. And we are going to wrap it up, folks.
That's going to do it, folks.
Zeros on the time slot. Rosemount Irish 5. St. Cloud, whatever their mascot is, we're going with Huskies 1. Rosemount Irish victory 37-14 in shots on net. Irish came out on top 5-1. Nice job tonight, Brian. Thank you as always. I think you and I we make a great couple, regardless of what our wives think. Mike Blazak on the camera. We greatly appreciate his efforts this evening. Gretchen Strammel getting into camera view, almost kicking things over. She thinks she owns the place. I think she just said she loves everybody and she misses our 389 viewers.
Let's sign off.
Let's call it an evening, folks. We are going back to the hotel. Oh, the Godfather, Chris Lonke, making an appearance.
Here he is.
We're signing back on.
You guys were on this call, not me.
All right, folks, we're calling it a night. Thank you and enjoy your evening. Quite frankly.